morning, viewer. How are you doing? You all right? So today, I always started like that. So today I'm down at my club. I'm shooting my SIG 522, which has been categorically the worst gun on God's clean earth. It doesn't cycle. It does not cycle. It's never cycled. It's never worked. So I've cleaned the living out of it, and now there's no excuse. I've oiled, lubed, cleaned, kissed, caressed, played Barry White to it. Everything you can do to a gun, I've done, right? There's no excuse whatsoever for this gun not working. Will it work? Well, of course it won't, because of course it won't. It's absolutely shocking. Now, doesn't mean I'm going to sell it, because I won't sell it, because it's like, you know, it's just like one of those things, you just can't get rid of it, because it's just like, oh, it's like your mate that gets drunk and makes an idiot of himself all the time, but you still hang around with him because he's your mate. And it's like that. But this gun has been the bane of my life. I really wanted it. I wanted to get a Landtac, and then I went, yeah, lovely. Shot a 22LR Landtac, and it was fantastic. It was a really, really good gun. If you're in the market for a 22LR semi-automatic, mate, the Landtac is just unbeatable. It's just incredible. Now, I shot one of those, loved it, then saw the SIG 522, and of course, what do you do? What do you do? Well, you buy the SIG 522, which is an absolutely shockingly bad gun, still ridiculously expensive for what it is, and it doesn't work. Now, I've talked to a couple of people with SIG 522s, and they pretty much said the same thing, except the difference being that theirs cycles. Why does theirs cycle and mine doesn't? I've got the same magazines. I mean, it is clean and free from dust, let me tell you. It should work. Now, my gun now is as good as it can be. I've polished the barrel. I've scrubbed the barrel. I've cleaned the axe. I've cleaned everything. I've cleaned the buttstock. There is nothing on that gun. It is cleaner than a nun's conscience. It really is. It really, really is, yeah? Anyway, today, it's as cold as my ex-wife's heart. It is freezing, but beautifully bright and very little wind. What do we think? Do we think we can get an inch at 50 yards? Could it do an inch at 50 yards? Or will it do a hectare? Chances are it's a hectare again, because the groups last time, I mean, like, worse group than Kajagoogoo, right? And I made this joke before, but it's true. I like Kajagoogoo though, they were really good. They were really good. Lamar, wasn't it? Was it Lamar? Yeah, it was, yeah, Lamar. Nick Beggs was on bass guitar. Yeah, fantastic band. I did like them, actually. Anyway, today, let's hope the gun's not too shy. Is it? No? Nah, well, anyway, it's a song by Kajagoogoo. Keep up. So, yeah, we've got that to do, right? We're going to see today if all my hard work has paid off. If it has, well, I'll keep the gun. If it hasn't, I'm going to keep the gun. Now, much to Gun Girl J saying to me, well, you love cleaning guns. Yes, I do. And you love it to work properly. Yes. And you're always striving for these tiny little groups. Yeah. And you know the gun doesn't do it. I went, yeah. She goes, well, why'd you keep it? I don't know. I don't know. And then I went on to the subject about her having 17 million pairs of shoes and 9 billion dresses. Apparently, we don't talk about that. Apparently, we have to skip over that. Don't worry about that. But it's just the fact that I waste money on guns, which I kind of do. Now, that's the first thing. Second thing is, Christmas around the corner. Oh, phone's going, but there you go. Christmas around the corner. Have we all saved up our money for nice guns? Have we? No, me either, unfortunately. Bills, 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 that's all it is. I feel like a pelican, because everywhere I look, there's an enormous bill in front of me. Thank you, Blackadder, for that. Anyway, here's the thing today. I've got 2 new air guns coming, one in 2.5 and one in 2.2. I am literally counting the days to get these guns. I am ridiculously excited. I really am. Now, I hope to goodness that they're both as good as they They purport to be. I think they will be. One of them especially is going to be just off the hook good. So, with no further ado, I'm going to go to the garage because I'm literally running on fumes and faith alone in my car, which, by the way, isn't a Koenigsegg because nobody sponsors me. But anyway, I'll fill up. Well, I won't fill up because who's got 750,000 quid? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put I'll do a splash and dash. I might treat myself to a latte, a latte for latey. That will be very nice. Then what I'll do, get to the club, put my super duper cool boots on, loving cool box boots, right? Oh my, the Gateway 1 boots, they are the nadgers. Put those on, keep my feet all toasty warm. All my Jack Pike stuff, obvs. And then what I'll do is I'll get my buddy to video the first 5 shots through this gun. I say 5 shots, it won't cycle 5 shots, don't be stupid. It'll never do 5 shots. What if it did? What if it did? Wow, wouldn't that be something? It won't, of course it won't. But anyway, let's see, shall we?
And they're all very nice.
Hello. Not the best group. So, shock of shocks. Now, I was worried about it working and not like stovepiping the whole time. I just thought, oh, it's going to stovepipe. It's never, the rounds are never going to actually cycle. It's not going to cycle. It's never, ever since I've had that gun, it has never, ever cycled. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. The most shots it's ever done probably, I think it did 4 shots once. Once, I think it just did 4 shots without it stovepiping, yeah? And I've tried Fiocchi, Ely, CCI, Norma, Winchester, every single 22LR you could try. Now, the expensive stuff, the cheap stuff, I tried Magtech, which is a cheap old round. Works really well in my mate's gun, really bad in mine, it just jams it up. Anyway, after like cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it, and the Napier stuff I'm using is brilliant. It is brilliant. That has done the trick. So, okay, did it shoot 5 shots? As you saw, it did do 5 shots in a row, then did another 5 shots, then another 5 shots. It has cycled without one failure today 200 rounds. Now, I tried Ely Contact and Ely Club. Both rounds, it grouped, sorry, hold on, I'm coming on to that. It cycled 200 rounds without a single failure. I know, right? I should get myself to Vegas, because I tell you what, that's how lucky I am today. It's phenomenal. It's so strange when you get a gun that's complete rubbish, and it was complete rubbish. And now it's brilliant. Now, grouping. Let's talk about grouping. Now, the scope I've got on there has got like a, you could have the IR on, like, you know, the lights up the rep. So that's at the back, unfortunately, so I couldn't put a scope cam on. I really wish I could have put a scope cam on, because this is the bit. Did it group? Normally it's a hectare at like 50 yards. At 100 yards it's the size of Iowa. I got this group here at 50 yards. Not once, not twice, not thrice. It did it time and time and time again. We had the odd flyer, but when I say odd, I mean once every 40 shots, every 50 shots. So one bullet out of a box was a flyer, and the rest were quality. And now I know that the quality of the Ely Contact, they're a good bullet. We know that, but so from never working at all, not working at all, and not cycling at all, it's turning to Lance Armstrong. Cycle, get it? Yeah, okay, as a joke. It's probably over your head, don't know. Anyway, the thing is, it's cycling perfectly, and it's decided that it wants to group now, and it grouped really, really well. I am overjoyed. I am literally full of joy. I cannot believe how good that gun has turned out to be. The trigger is disgusting, but I don't think there's much you can do with that really. It's a semi-auto, and it's not, you know, you're not going to get a trick trigger for it at all, but my word, it is brilliant. I am in a state of shock. Who sung that? Rolling Stones? State of Shock? Put me in a state of shock? I think it is anyway. I think it's Rolling Stones. My God, how on earth does it go from being that bad to this good? Now, Napier, as I say, sent me a load of cleaning equipment, and it is damn good. I am sold 100%. I was anyway. For my air guns, I always use that. My word, it is brilliant. The barrel obviously needs another clean now, which I'm going to go home and do. I love cleaning guns. I should get out more. No, I haven't got a life, and yes, I am funny looking, but I've got a semi-auto that works, and it works. It doesn't just work, it works well, and I can't wait to use it again. I can't wait to use it again, but I need some more Ely Contact now. More money. Wow. I mean, the club worked well. They did, and they cycled really well. But the Ely Contact, I mean, it's a lot heavier. It's 42 grain instead of a 40 grain. Maybe those 2 grains, they put a bit more oomph in it. Work really well. I tell you, I am utterly surprised. I'd have bet everything I own, £4, right? I'd have bet that it wouldn't work, and it did, and I am over the moon. It's just the most beautiful feeling when you put a load into a gun and it works, right? I mean a load of work, not a load. It works, and it did work, and it does work, and you know, from really giving it an aggressive clean, has transformed that gun in from being something that just about fits in the bin to something that's going to look rather nice in the cabinet, and you're going to walk past it and go, hey, sexy. I mean, I do that, but I'm very strange, and I do love my guns a little bit too much. But anyway, there you go. So, yeah, what do you think of that group then? And it's done it time and time and time again. Yes, thank you, Napier, and thank you, Ely Contact, because I think the whole thing it's been a wonderful day. I'm very happy. Thanks for watching.